What's going on YouTube? Invictus Stang here. Real quick update for you on the 1967 Mustang project that we're working on. Today I'm going to kind of show you how I did a T5 manual swap from a C4 automatic in the 67. Did for about 300 bucks. So here we've got a tail shaft housing off of a T5, so I can kind of show you what's going on there. Down here to get the mounts, basically instead of buying a $150 mount, I took the C4 mount, went ahead and flattened it, so that way I could move the mounting brackets back, or mounting holes back 1 inch, and then dropped it down 1 inch as well. So went ahead and cut out a area right here to be able to fit around this housing part right here. And then, as I said, flattened it and reinforced everything to give it some structural rigidity back. So then for the pedal, we've got a clutch pedal that I made. Basically, this is just some steel that I got from the hardware store. Put a quadrant on the top of it. That quadrant is 2 3/4 inches. I've got a UPR quadrant here that I was going to originally use. Unfortunately, these are about 3 inches tall, and they don't fit underneath the cowl of the 67 Mustang. So I had to go ahead and make one, and I've got a bolt going through right there that it's going to fit into my bearing surfaces to go through the clutch pedal box assembly. So all of this, whenever I cut this out, reinforced it with just, again, some hardware store steel, and then painted it all with truck bed liner, just some rattle can stuff. Now for the actual Mustang over here, as you can see, the shifter comes right through the floor, exactly in the stock position. Didn't have to cut anything there. And then underneath, because it is a cable operated system, here's my new clutch cable. It is going through a firewall. It's an adjustable firewall bracket. So basically I shaved down the top and the bottom to be able to fit it over my brake master cylinder, and went ahead and bolted that into place. And this thing just goes ahead and wraps around. For the T5, what it is, I went to the junkyard, got a T5 out of a 2002 V6 Mustang. I then replaced the tail shaft housing with the tail shaft housing off of a 1998 V6 Mustang. That gives me the ability to use the cable operated speedometer. So this one had the electric, so I had to change this around to go ahead and put in the cable operated one. So spent about $75 on the transmission from the junkyard, pulled it myself, then went ahead and got a $25 tail shaft I found on Craigslist to swap in there. If you go to the junkyard and you find a 2002 and then also find like a 1998, you could go ahead and do the swap at the junkyard and get it all for one piece. So then simple metal and everything is probably about 10 bucks worth of steel, another 10 bucks for that piece, so about 20 bucks there. And then the firewall adjuster and cable all comes to another probably 100 bucks. So all together about $300 to do this entire thing. I also had to shorten the drive shaft 1 inch, which is about 90 bucks as well. So 300 bucks all said and done. Really quite easy. Again, you just move these holes back 1 inch and drop this thing down 1 inch, and you can reuse your factory transmission cross member. So if you guys have any questions, leave comments down below. I'll try and answer anything that I can. But again, relatively simple project. Just takes a little bit of time, but you can get it done for relatively cheap. And then I've got a 5-speed transmission in this car, so should be fun.